Part two. Part two. Sorry about that. I know it's a little sideways, but the ground is very uneven here. Hey, thanks for coming back in. Hello, Angela. Sorry. I got the boots. So Lizzy Borden did stay in Fall River after the trial, after she was acquitted, and was very much a fixture around town, you know. But she did a lot for animals, and I'll always believe that she did not kill her parents. But it's a shame. It's a shame what she had to go through after. That's why, you know, even with no proof, when people use words, you know, wrongfully accusing people of crimes, especially, it's very detrimental. Yeah, I don't think so either, Angela. And I don't think the movies that came out, the stories of Lizzy Borden did her justice. Not at all. I was really disappointed how they portrayed her. Yeah, heads up. If you're ever in the Boston area, Dedham, this is Dedham, Dedham, not Dedham, Dedham. It's pronounced Dedham, but it's spelled Dedham. This is probably about 20 miles outside of Boston. Hey, Jenny. There's a lot of history in Boston. A lot of history. What I can do, if you want to see, do you guys want to see the newer part of the cemetery? Where there's a lot of poems. They're basically headstones all lined up in a row. They're in rows. But the poems are some of them are cute, some of them are funny, some of them will make you cry. So I can certainly, you know, when I end this live, I can walk over or drive over to that part and show you that part. That's okay, Jenny. This is where I started at Admiral Byrd's dog's grave, the explorer, Admiral Byrd. And then I came here, and now I'm ending here. You're supposed to take a cruise? Oh, you were supposed to take a cruise in 2020 from Montreal to Boston in October to see the fall color. Oh, and then was it canceled because of COVID? Boston, the most prettiest time of the year is fall. Absolutely the best. And it's quick. It's, you know, you want to get here at the peak of the fall season. But it's absolutely beautiful here in the fall. There were no cruises that fall. Oh. This little scene is mythical. It's weird, you know, I'm just sitting here like, her animals are right below me. Or over there. To be able to get that close to history is something else. It's a weird feeling. It's almost, I feel almost a little bit entitled, or you know, wow, like I'm this close to the history of Lizzy Borden or anyone's grave. And when I go to Forest Hills, E. Cummings is my favorite poet. And he has a very simple, modest grave. He doesn't even have a headstone, it's a plaque. Yes, Melinda, I'm back. It's a plaque. And to get that close to him, even though he's dead, you know, to me it's history, you know. Does anyone want to see the new part of the cemetery? Well, the newer part of the pet cemetery. I'd love to go into the shelter, but I'll be like, oh, you know, when I'm ready to get a dog. I'm definitely gonna go to a shelter. Oh, plus we still have Hank. What am I talking about? We still have Hank. We can't. Yeah, I think I have a little bit more time. Okay. Bye, fur babies. Okay. So yeah, it's a very, very large pet cemetery. Very much spread out. Because when you think of the animals, you know, they're quite small. Tabby, our pet Tabby. This one's caving in. Dorothy, 1904 and died 1913. Dear little Dottie. Clap. And again, they put the names of their owners. Here's one that's a cat. And this one, there's no names, but it's like a family plot for pets in loving memory of our dogs. 1926. And I'll show you on my way out, Admiral Byrds. He has a terrier as well, who went on his explorations with Admiral Byrd. And he was adopted. He was rescued from the streets of Washington, D.C. on a rainy evening. And a woman took him in. And Admiral Byrd eventually met him as they were just about finished loading their ship to go out onto an exploration. This is interesting. This is a crypt. Can you imagine? There's just one pet there, Jessie. One pet. Jessie. And the back of it is just ledge. Feels like a mausoleum. It is a mausoleum for a pet. Huh. That's nothing. That's just, I don't know what's up there. It's kind of creepy. I've been in there before. I guess back then it was just somewhere to sit. That's, I think, a shed just for equipment. This is also a very large grave of a pet called His Majesty Bobo. January 6, 1956. Date of birth, died January 13th, 1971. A poodle was he, although he never knew. Till we meet again for eternity, we love you. And this comes up again to my shoulders, and I'm 5'7". And that's the back. And one more time, Admiral Byrd's dog igloo. And he has the inscription, "He was more than a friend." And the monument obviously is in the shape of an igloo. Well, if you ever come to Boston, Dedham's not that far. Probably about a half-hour drive outside of Boston. It's a pretty town. And then we have some Flash Blanchard Crossman, loyal dog, and Jocko the parrot. Died July 1st, 1954. They both died. Faithful friends of Margaret Blanchard Grossman. I wonder if they were in a fire. They both died the same day. Yeah, pets are families, absolutely. I sobbed when we had to put our dog to sleep. I was inconsolable. I really was. Champ, Poke Eye, Scamp, Booty, a devoted pet, Pet Becky, Judy, 1937 to 1952, Bogey, I like that name, Bogey, like Humphrey Bogart, Baby, beloved Afghan dog, 1950 to 1962. Cindy, Heidi, Smokey, Penny Potter, 1955 to 1967. And there, over there, is the animal shelter. Animal Rescue League of Boston. So, and I've seen people coming in here, dropping off. If you can see at the front, there's like pillows and blankets. You know, they do take donations. Right next to that yellow car. And you can hear the dogs. Oh. And I don't believe this shelter, I'm pretty sure they do not euthanize. And it runs all on volunteers. You'll see people walking the dogs. Ina, Susie, our feathered pets, Baby Bird, Happy, Benny, Billy Sunny. This driveway is a memorial to Deacon, 1942 to 1956. In appearance, a poodle. In reality, a great gentleman. So that's Pine Ridge Pet Cemetery. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll end this live and I'm gonna go over to the new part. Yeah, Afghans are a rare breed, right? I don't see a lot of Afghans either. They're beautiful dogs. They've got like silky hair. And they got some vans. So it's a great organization. So if you can help out your local, even a lot of shelters, if a dog has had puppies, they ask for volunteers to hold the puppies, to bond, you know, just holding them. And again, it's all volunteer basis. So. And this one over here, this Animal Rescue League, Field Services. Thought it said fire. Field Services. So I wonder if they go out and offer vaccines for free or at a discounted rate. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I do watch over again. I will look at all your comments. So give me about 20 minutes, half hour, and we'll check out the newer part of the pet cemetery. Get your Kleenex out for this one. Okay, this one. Some of them will make you cry, the poems. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon.